we've got the Atlanta Hawks facing Milwaukee. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. So Atlanta will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Atlanta, Teague and Korver are the guards. Splitter is out there with Horford, and it's Millsap in at the 3 spot. Now here's Teague. 5 on the clock. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
It's stolen by Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg. He did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clark, he won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team, and it worked well for the Hawks.
Now here's Teague. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Carter Williams with the bucket. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Teague with a clean look. No good from outside. On defense, the Hawks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Now Monroe kicks to Middleton. No good on the triple. And so it's Atlanta with it. Horford with the screen on Carter Williams. Teague the pass to Splitter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. Monroe dishes to Carter Williams. Parker with no one around. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there. Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
Teague plays it up and banks it in. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Shot from the wing, and another basket for Milwaukee. On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season as well. But, Greg, the one thing he can't seem to lock down is his shooting streak.
Yeah, last season hitting just 38% from the field. You expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Kyle Korver's bucket. Offensive rebound. Here's Monroe. That's tipped. Teague the pass to Korver. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Atlanta also making some changes here. Cephalosha comes in for Splitter. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Now here is Cephalosha. O.J. Mayo missing his last shot. Teague dishes to Cephalosha. Millsap a screen. Teague the open look. And he gets the shots to fall after coming off the pick. Teague's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The Hawks leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Picked by Horford. T kicks to Cephalosha. No good on the three. Milwaukee is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Atlanta. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Cephalosha. Here's Horford. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Al Horford, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 7. Now Bayless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Can they get it? Got a piece of it. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4, so it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but it seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long way in this league using that method.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
On the court for Atlanta, Cephalosha is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Splitter. Monroe, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Bazemore is checked in. Hardaway kicks it to Bazemore. Takes the 13-footer, and Henson sends it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Chris Middleton's checked in for Vasquez. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Korver's checked in. Schroeder passes to Korver. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Korver's got 7.
And for Thiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, with bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season, top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Here's Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 10. Up top, Carter Williams. Teague covering. Middleton on the wing. Back to Carter Williams. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now. Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
One more time, let him hear it.
Carter Williams against T. He kicks to Bazemore. And it's Korver in the corner. Rebounded by the Bucks. On to Tacumbo. He's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He feeds it to Middleton. Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Monroe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Carter Williams kicks to Henson. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. 1:39 left now here in the second. Korver with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Teague the pass to Splitter. Korver dishes to Teague. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Millsap, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Hawks lead by 7. The Hawks offense was a thing of beauty at times to watch last year. They really came together. They epitomized that term team so well.
You hit it right on the head. I mean, they knew how to find the open man. The ball always ended up in the right spot. And so many of those shots came from assists, second in the league in that category.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Parker's checked in for John Henson. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter Williams.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And Teague, here we go. No good.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
Well, I tell you what, the Hawks were terrific in so many different ways last year offensively. They led the league in catch and shoot points per game. And when you watch video, that's what stands out.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Bayless kicks to Parker. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Hawks leading by 7. In the corner, Horford with it. Out to the right wing. Millsap a screen. Here's Teague. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Mayo, and that's for 2. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by